What's up, guys? It's M Subs88, your boy here. Sounding like Kimbo now. Um, so I don't even know where to start with this video. I just kind of wanted to. I feel like this is an important subject for us to talk about as a community. We really need to unite. We really need to sit down and. I know there's so much like back and forth beef in the community, and we just need to sit down and talk it out and drop it. We're all going through different things. Man, there's whenever you're thinking about what you want to say in a video before you say it, it's so much. I hate my town. It's so much easier to sit and think about what you want to say, and then when the camera's on you, actually getting out what it is that you want to accomplish with your message of your video, or showing what you want to show. But I feel like this was something that I don't know, I feel like we all just kind of need to talk about it. Because it's very serious. We all want this game to grow. We all want this game to do well. We all love this game. So I strongly feel like we need to sit down and get all that out of the way. That being said, because you never know what the person that you're beefing with is going through. Everybody's going through something. And that's why we need to come together as a community and just kind of be there for each other. That being said, if anybody ever needs to talk about anything, if you're not doing well mentally, or if you just got something that feels like it's too much for you to handle, hit me up. It's something that I take very seriously, and it's something that I've wanted to talk about for a while on my channel, just because of what this game is and how people perceive it from the outside, and what being a fan of this game entails, let alone having to face any sort of that inside of the community, on top of what you're having to go through on a daily basis. What your life is, what challenges your life brings, because everybody's life is completely different. Yes, there will be similarities. Yes, people will go through similar situations, but we all have baggage. We all have things that we've been through that determine who we are today and how we perceive things from other people. It's all based on our life experiences and our current life experiences. So with that being said, if you ever need anybody, hit me up, reach out to me. Even if it's, as simple as, hey, Michael, I need somebody to talk to. Just comment that on one of my videos or something, and or direct message me on Instagram. Hashtag Michael or MSubs88. I use MSubs88 for everything. So if you have any doubt on how to find me, just search that. But we all go through things, and in a game that is just that, a game, something that we all love, that Spin Master has done an amazing job with bringing back. This should be our safe haven. This game should be our safe haven. This should be a place for us to go and not have to worry about ridicule or any sort of other hurdles. It should be, being able to sit down with another fan and just enjoy this game, and grow a friendship out of it, or develop develop friendships, develop, getting to know people. I mean, obviously, you're not always going to get perfectly along with everybody. I mean, that's crazy to expect, but try and be respectful, because you never know what the other person's going through. I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm perfect and I've always been, this perfect angel that's always gotten along perfectly with everybody, but I do my best, and I try not to push anybody. It's so much better to just sit down and try and sort that stuff out and set it aside and move forward, because I mean, and this applies with everyday life and anything and everything, as far as, relationships, friends, because like I said, you never know what the other person's going through. And I don't think anybody would be happy or glad to know that you were the straw that broke the camel's back, that you were that little bit of last pressure that person needed before they snapped and did something that, they would regret if they made it through it, or that is going to cause their family a bunch of heartache and grief. I know this is kind of a serious video, but I just feel like it was something that needed to be said. I feel like we need to unite as a community and be, one community, one family, one fan base. Like, we need camaraderie. We need to feed off each other. We need to be excited for each other's accomplishments, inside of the game and outside of the game. Because, I mean, I've said it a million times, you never know what the other person's going through. And something that makes them happy in this game, one small thing, one thing that may not be a huge deal, like as simple as finding a diamond, or, that could really be motivation, or, just kind of a light to keep pushing forward. Or I don't know, like, I know it sounds ridiculous, but this game just means a lot to me. And I see, a lot of back and forths in the community, and I've had an altercation or two myself. I try to keep that to a minimal, because I don't like confrontation in general. I like everything just to be chill and everybody happy, because it's me. Despite everything that I have going on in my life, I try to remain happy and bring you all, fun, entertaining content. I know I'm not the best by far. There's other BakuTubers that blow me plumb out of the water, but I don't know. Maybe we can get this started as a movement, like one community or something like that. Just an effort to get the word out that we all need to just kind of work together and become one big family, and be there for each other. Because, even something as little as some of you younger players, you all are still in school, whether it be middle school or high school, and that's a brutal time in life. You're still trying to figure out who you are and what is important to you, and you're trying to enjoy a game, and then you're getting crapped on because you enjoy a game that other people find childish. Like, I'll be the first one to tell you, hobbies do not define your maturity. They do not define who you are or what your mental capacity is, or your ability to make mature or adult decisions. It's not. That's like trying to, I don't know, that would be like saying that just because somebody likes basketball, or just because somebody likes football, or just because somebody likes, I don't know, whatever, because it's not as socially acceptable to be into a trading card game or a video game or anime or art. I mean, I guess art is more socially accepted than games, but the problem with a lot of people these days, and it seems like it's getting a little bit better, but I'm not real positive because I'm not seeing as much of it. But people are so ignorant to the point that they believe that if you have interest in a game, then you're not mature. That if you want to play a game or you collect something, that defines your maturity. That's absolutely not the case. So if anybody's giving you a hard time at school, ignore it. Move on, move forward. Enjoy the game, get your important life stuff done, and press on. And if it's something that you just can't handle and you're not an adult, then go to an adult, whether it be your teacher, your parents. Excuse me. Just don't let, no matter what, whether it be inside the community, outside the community, at home, at school, at work, don't let anybody drag you down. And if somebody's starting to drag you down, reach out, because there are people that care about you. I care about you. I don't know half of you that are watching my videos. I don't know more than half of you that are watching my videos. But if I found out that one of you all, attempted something unspeakable because of being ridiculed for a game, or because you didn't feel like you had anybody to reach out to, I would be devastated. And just thinking about it, I'm starting to get emotional, because this is a very hard subject for me to kind of talk about sometimes. I've struggled with depression and anxiety, and I've had some really bad thoughts. I feel like a lot of people do, and they just don't know how to talk about it. I don't know if this is more it's a little bit of a mixture of, I guess, therapy for me, just to kind of, I guess, vent, but also get the word out that if you are having a hard time, ask for help, reach out for help, vent to somebody close, vent to me. I'll do my best to be as responsive as I can, as quickly as I can, especially if it's something serious, because you only have one life. And I feel like people need to take that more serious. I feel like we need to take our own lives more serious and understand that we only have one life, and we need to take the fact that everybody else only has one life more serious, because like I said, you would hate to be that last little bit of pressure that pushed them over the edge. But yeah, on that note, this is almost a 14-minute video, so a little bit more long-winded, more serious of a tone, but I just felt like it was something that needed to be said. I feel like we really need to work together and become the awesome community that I truly believe that we are capable of becoming. Set aside your beef. It's a game, number one. And number two, chances are you've never even seen this person in real life. So either A, sit down and work it out and work together, or B, just separate yourself from that person. Neither of you need the negativity in your life. And if you need anybody, if either of you or anybody, needs somebody to talk to, I know I'm here. And I'm going to challenge the rest of you BakuTubers, that, if this is something that you're in support of, to kind of make your own video that's close to this. I want this to not just be a video on my channel. I want this to be a movement. I want everybody to come together and become one community, one fan base, one family. Because at the end of the day, we all love this game. We all want to see this game grow. And I don't think any of us would really want anything bad to happen to anybody else. So I guess just to challenge a few people, and feel free to challenge, it doesn't even have to be Bakutubing. Just share this video with your friends, if you feel like they're going through something. But I'm gonna challenge Kimbo. I'm gonna challenge Hardcore Lector, and I'm gonna challenge Soulburner to all sit down and make a video that's similar to this, or at least respond. This is something that's just important to me. I feel like mental health and just genuinely being decent is something that we all need to focus on. But yeah, I know that was kind of a serious, dark video, but if you watched it all the way through, thank you so much for watching, and keep calm and brawling, guys. Love you guys.